Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a few project shares for KS Crafts. I am part of her design team, so I will go over these dies that she has sent me and then some of the projects that I have made with them. And I will have all these dies linked down below. I will try to have the Amazon links as well as the Aliexpress links in case you guys want to go and pick them up for yourselves, and you get some ideas or something for what to do with these. All right, sorry about the glare. I'm trying not to get too much of glare. All right, so the first one is the gingerbread mug shaker, and you do get a larger size and a smaller size, and you can turn these into shakers or just use them as embellishments. And I will show you guys what I have created with them. Even though they are gingerbread, I decided to make mine into snowman because the paper line that I was using has a lot of whites and red and blues, and so I thought it was more fitting to have little snowflakes, or not snowflakes, snowman. But anyways, so you have the larger one, and it does come with the eyes, nose, and everything. It does come with this little like frosting for the head top, or for the top of the head. And then the smaller one, instead of putting the frosting on the top, I just flipped that around and used that kind of like snow, and I added a little sticker with a gingerbread house there. And that was my little shaker, and they're so cute. A lot of the design team members have created gingerbread ones, so if you guys want to see those, check out the hashtag KS Crafts, and you should be able to pull some of those design team members and their creations. Anyways, the next one is this wreath. It's called Wreath with Flowers, and it does come with the wreath part that you will need to cut out several times if you wish to, in different colors, or you can use inks or something. It does come with all the floral pieces, the flowers, like the foliage pieces. It comes with extra branches, so you can add to your wreath, and I will show you guys what that looks like. I made one, but I think I'm making more. Look how pretty that is. That is very cute, very elegant. This would be beautiful on cards, like Christmas cards, or even throughout the whole year. This would be good, really cute, very pretty for spring. And you can always just change out the floral arrangements in these, and change out the colors to use throughout the whole year. But like I mentioned, I cut out my wreath piece twice, and then I also added a few of the other little sticks in there that I used different brown inking, different brown inks to just give it a little bit of depth and stuff. And then I also inked some of the edges of my floral leaves and the edges of the flowers, and I think that turned out so pretty. I think that's so elegant, so cute, so pretty. I'll leave that right there. Then the next die that I have is the bold Christmas words, and you do get joy, merry, fa la la, ho ho ho, jolly, and peace with this. And I have used that on, I believe, the rest of my projects, so you will see those words throughout the rest of these projects. But I will show you several that are these that I didn't use. I didn't use the peace and the fa la la. And look, check out this font. Like, it's so pretty. And not only that, it's such a good size. I think the letters are, so the white part is just a little bit over an inch. Let's say they're about an inch high or tall, and then the red outline is about an inch and a quarter, looks like. And from top to bottom, the entire word, it's about an inch and a half. So an inch and a half from the top to the bottom. So it's a very good size. I hope she comes out with more words in this font, because I really think that's cute. I love that. I like the staggered look. And then look at this. Isn't that adorable? We have this little reindeer. So that does bring us to this die set right here. This is the reindeer shakers, and you can turn them into reindeer shakers. I didn't, because I stuck mine behind the words, so I was going to cover the shaker part anyways. so I didn't. But look how cute, and you do get a smaller size and a larger size as well. You get the eyeballs, the nose, the bows, everything to create these reindeer. And they are adorable. I do have another project with the larger reindeer, so you'll see that one in just a minute as well. So cute, right? Oh, let me show you guys. So for this reindeer, I just cut it out of brown the craft cardstock, and then I just inked the antlers with like a lighter beige so that you can tell that there's a difference. And look how cute that is. And then I just gave it some little cheeks. Very, very cute. That is adorable. And I did paper piece the eyeballs and all that stuff that comes with the die. Anyways, the next die is this one. This is the hot cocoa holder. And this one, I do have to, the rest of the dies behind this one. But this one does come with these little marshmallows, which are adorable. Anyway, so you get the, it's like a little boy and a girl marshmallows. You get the top, like the melting part that goes on top of the head. You get the bows, you get presents with this one, and you get all the little pieces to paper piece their faces on there if you want to do that. Anyways, and I will show you guys what that looks like. This is what I made with it. And here's that jolly word from the, what was that called? That was the bold Christmas words. So here's the jolly word, and all I did was add some twine, and I wrapped that around, made a little bow, and then I just put these little peppermint polymer clay beads on the ends to keep it from unraveling. I added a little snowflake back here, and then a little gemmy on the bow there. I stamped their faces out, but you can definitely use, if you like to paper piece, you can definitely use the little faces that come with them, and you can just add that to it. I did stitch around it, even though the matting pieces all come with that pre-stitched embossed embossing on all your matting pieces. I just wanted to add a little bit more red to it, but I think that turned out really, really cute, and that is ready to just, you know, stick your hot cocoa and gift it away. Or you can also just use it for swaps and add like some die cuts or something, or you know, just get creative. But I think that was a cute design. Then we also have this wine tag with box, and even though there's a lot of pieces, guys, this is really, really easy to put together. You get the wine tag, and then you get your box piece that you just glue on top of that, and then you get all your matting pieces, which again are already stitched for you. And that looks like this. Is that not adorable, guys? That is so cute. So here I used the larger of the reindeer, and again, look at those cheeks, so adorable. And then I used the ho 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 from the bold Christmas words for my box. Look at that, it's already pre-stitched, guys. So good, right? And then I just added some snow and some snowflakes to it. For the back part, I used stamps. I just stamped out some snowflakes on there, and then I just used white paint. Used white paint to splatter to make it look like snow. And guys, that's ready. That's so cute, and they're just ready to just stick whatever goodie you want in there. It's such a good size. So you know, this would be so cute for swaps or just for gift giving. But I think that turned out so cute. I'll set that right over here next to the other little reindeer. And then we have one more die. I have the gift box and card holder, and again, there are tons of pieces in this, but it's because you have all your matting pieces that go with it. And this is such a cute die set. So this is what I have made with mine. So what I haven't tried is whether this matting piece will fit on the inside, but I think it might. That way you can see, you know, some pretty paper inside the box. But look at that, so cute. So you have your room for a gift or something for Christmas, you know, some hand lotion, I don't know. You know, they have a bunch of themed cute things for Christmas that you can put in there that you can, you know, buy and gift. Perfect for teachers and stuff. And then you also have this little spot right here. You get this piece with the die set, and that is ready to put your gift card in there, and you can just slide that in there. I used the Merry word again. I used some more of that twine and just tied a bow. I added some snowflakes, which I cut out in red, and then I have my snow icicles in the back right there. This is just popped up on foam, as well as like most of my stuff. I'd like to pop things up just to give it some dimension. How cute is this? I really think this is really cute and genius. It's a must-have, guys. This die or this one, I think, for swaps would be really cute. Anyways, so you know what? I bet that would be really cute with a little mug right there, a little mug shaker as well. That's a smaller one. I bet you could also use the larger one. Look at that. And if you have, you know, different paper, maybe gingerbread paper, that would be so cute to have as a little gingerbread, what do you call it? A gingerbread mug. And as well as this one, you can also replace the little, these marshmallows for the bigger one, or even the smaller one will work on this. Would work here too. Look how cute that is, and then have your hot cocoa in there. So pretty. This release is so cute. I just love Christmas crafting, so we'll stick that in there. Look at that. You could also use the if you get this die with the gift card holder, you can also just use that for to stick in there, and then you can have you also have room for some hot cocoa behind there. Anyways, well, I hope you guys are inspired and enjoyed this little project share video. Like I said, I will be coming back soon with the rest of the release. I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.